Hello, welcome to Spy Money. We are going to talk about a blowout sale with funded accounts. There's two of them I recommend, and how you get to them is you go to my website, spymoneyllc.com. You come right over here to funded account and you click on that. Now, it's very important you go here to do it so you can use the coupons. If you don't do it, the coupons won't work. So when you go here, and this talks about what a funded account is, and in real short version, if you are lacking the money to fund an account and you want to trade the futures and trade larger, then what you can do is do a funded account. You pay so much money up front, and it depends on which one you choose. And then whenever you buy them, then you go ahead and start trading, and you trade on an evaluation account. That evaluation account is like just a sim, is all it is. And then whenever you trade on it, you will meet your evaluation, and then at that point you go to a live account, and then the money you make on it is going to be your money to keep. Now, there's a couple of different accounts here. We use Apex and Earn to Trade. These are the only two that I recommend. I used to use or recommend UProfit, but the customer service is non-existent. They never answer you, so we cut ties with them, and we just use the Earn to Trade and Apex. Now, the difference between them is you will have on Apex, you have a 90% money that you'll be able to keep. So let's say you made $10,000, you'd get to keep 9,000, and they keep 1,000. With Earn to Trade, it's an 80-20 split. So you would keep 8,000, they keep 2,000. Now the difference between these two is an evaluation account. The evaluation account, Earn to Trade, is actually easier to pass your evaluation than it is with Apex in the sense of the trailing drawdown. Both of these companies are very good, and as long as you can manage the trailing drawdown, then you should be fine on the Apex. If you're looking for long term, then they're only going to charge you 10%, where Earn to Trade is going to charge you 20%. Me personally, I think that Earn to Trade has some better evaluations that you can do. They can do a Gauntlet Mini, and they can do the TCP. So I'm going to go over that in another video as far as the differences between these two. I'm going to do a video just on Apex and do one just on Earn to Trade. But both of these are very good companies. I don't really recommend one over the other. I think they're both good. The customer support on both of these are excellent. And it takes a little bit longer to get through the paperwork once you get a live account with Earn to Trade. It takes about a week. Where with Apex, it's pretty much the same day. As soon as you pass, if you pass your evaluation today, tomorrow you would get a live account. With the Earn to Trade, it would take about a week. Again, both of these are good companies. Neither one of them is, I wouldn't say anything negative about either one. So when you come down here, here's the coupon codes. You want to make sure that you use this coupon code on Apex to save 80% tonight. This coupon is this coupon will work on any sale that they have. So anytime you need a coupon code for Apex, just come here and get this one, and you will get it. Through midnight tonight, they have 80% off. Earn to Trade has 50% off through tonight. The way you use the Earn to Trade one is you just click the logo. So if you come up here, you click on this, it'll open up and it takes you right to the Gauntlet Mini. That's the one that I like the best of all of them, but they have another one, the TCP. So if you, right here, if you come on down, let's see, if you enroll now, they have different ones that you can choose. And right here's the price. By clicking my logo, your price will automatically be discounted. So you can do up to 150,000. It just depends on what you want. It's really looking at your contracts, what you would really prefer. If you think that you're going to trade 10 or less at a trade, then I would just do the 100,000. That would get you plenty. I think that this one, in my opinion, I think the 100,000 is probably the best one to go with. I like it real well. And I'm going to go over the details of all of this in another video. Right now, I just wanted to show you that you can get the discounts, 50% on Earn to Trade and 80% on Apex. So on this one, they have the Trader Career Path. And when you click on it, you actually start off at 25,000 and you work up to 200,000. So it's really good. I like it too. Both of these are really good companies. And if you come back over to the funded account and you scroll down, you can click on the Apex right here, and that will open up to another page. Once you come here, they'll tell you all about their programs and so forth. And if you scroll down, the one that I think is a really good one, is the 150, the 100 or the 150, either one of them. If you're going to do 10 or less, you can do the 75 if you want, but I like the drawdown of the 6,000 better than I do the 4250. I'll tell you one that I passed this one several times, the 300K, and I never really trade these live. I just pass them to show the products that we sell work. But this one, the 300,000 is actually not hard. It's only $20,000 profit goal. If you do a little less than 2,000, well, actually, if you do $2,100 a day or $2,000 a day profit over the course of 10 days, you would actually match that, so, or meet it. So it's really not that hard. $20,000 sounds like a lot of money to a lot of people, but it's really not that hard. A couple $1,000s a day is not going to take anything to get that passed. You do have a big drawdown of 7,500, but the one thing about this one is once you say you got up to 319,000, and once you get there in one trading day, if you pull back, 319,000 is your threshold. So if you lose $7,500 that day, the same day you're trading, and let's say you made the 19,000, you'll blow your account. Where on the Earn to Trade, as long as you don't lose $2,200 in one day, you're fine. So it really kind of depends on your trading habits. If you're more of a get in at the bottom and let it play out all day because you're going for a limit, this is going to be harder to pass. If you're a fast scalper, this will be just as easy as the other one. So they both work really well. But once you click on there, your discount, you'll ask for a coupon, and just make sure that you come back here and you copy this one. Just you highlight it, click copy, go back over there, paste that coupon in, and that'll get your 80% off. Now both of these are through July 4th at midnight, so you need to make sure that you get these done today. Today is July 4th. Happy 4th of July, by the way. And once you get these funded accounts, you need to know how to get there. Now, in my opinion, I think the best indicator that we have, if you're just going to do one and only one indicator, if you go back to the home page, you'll see Spy Money Angular. Now, if you click on this to lease it, it's $800 a month, but this one will get you where you need to be pretty easy. I have been trading today on using the Angular. I traded just a little bit last night and a little bit this morning. The market is not moving very well right now, so it's not something that I like to trade. But I did have two trades, and they were both green using the Angular. And the way the Angular works, it has color codes. And I'll tell you what I will do is I will just, I will open up a chart for you just so you can see it. I hadn't planned on doing this, but I will open it up for you and just show you. So this one right here, when you go in, you have a green, orange, and red. Well, naturally, red is short. So you get in there and you go short. Green is long, so you have long here. So let's just say that from opening last night. So opening last night would be right here. So this is the whole trading session right now. And if you would have followed the signals, let's see, 1800 was right here. So you would have stayed in all this mess. So say down to here, you wouldn't have got that, but there's $400 trade. And that one, 170, you probably have broke even. This one right here, you could have easily made the $800 and just got out. You're in a downtrend and see how this is going, so you're better off just not to take the longs at this time. But if you did, I mean, there's a chance you could have had a break even there. Your short here is 1175. You know, you can play this all day long. You know, where you should have got in and where the max is. But real trading is another thing. So what I do is I show how to manage your stops and so forth in the training videos. This will allow you to be able to make more money. When you come down through and you start seeing this, I show not to enter trades here. And how you find out is when you have a collar bars, two collar bars side by side, and they're just kind of, it shows chop, and you just don't trade it. Once you come through, you built your support, you made a higher low here, you made a higher low there. That means you take longs. So you might have taken one right here with a higher low. You probably would have broke even on it, maybe made a little bit. But I would not be taking the shorts at this time. I would be taking longs. So right there is your $800. Once you went up and you hit this, I use a zone indicator as well. And the zone indicator works really well to let you know where your zones are. Once you get up into this spot and starts pulling back, more than likely it's coming back down to this zone or this zone, one of the two. So if you do that, that brings you down to here. Now this is at 3 in the morning. So yeah, that's the opening of the London session. And then once you come down, you get into that zone, you're looking for the long. I was actually in this one. And there's 795. Once it's come down, I decided not to trade anymore. I was looking for a short to come back down, but I didn't. It come down and started pushing back up, so I thought, you know, right now is not a good time to trade, so I never traded anymore. But here's the several trades that you would have had. There's a couple of them that would be break even, maybe a small loss, but the winners would overcompensate any kind of loss that you may have incurred there. So for the most part, it does really well about getting you in. It's just a matter of how you're going to manage the trade. So on last night, I took this trade here, and I traded down to right here. I didn't get the rest of it. I think it was this one right here that I traded. So last night I did pick up this right here and did okay with it. So it actually worked out really well. You can use this on different time frames and so forth to help you out. And the another one we have is called the balance. You have SPY Monday balance. It's this blue line right here, and then you got your red, and these show the levels of where you would be. And see how this is just going along that balance, and we built this zone and this zone. You don't trade here, you just stay away from it. So it's just a matter of learning how to use these, and so to pass your evaluations, you could actually do really well. It wouldn't take very much to pass those evaluations. So once you come in, if you get the angular, and you can come up here to products, go to NinjaTrader 8 products, and you have the balance and the zones. I bundled it together so you can get it cheaper. Some of these are lease only, and some are purchase only. I'm in the process of redoing my website, and I'm gonna make everything lease and purchase, so you'll have the choice to pick what you want. So you'll be able to lease or purchase. Now the angular will always be a lease. It will never be a purchase. It's always a lease. But we've got all kinds of different indicators in here. We've got 2 strategies right here, actually 3. We've got Mr. Consistent. Omar does a great job in how he is very consistent about hitting his numbers daily. You have the Young Fab. She just like crushes it with the shaker and the mover. Actually, both of these are shaker and mover, but 2 different strategies that they use. And then you have the Fish. He is the one contract bandit. What he does is trades the Ranger and mover together. He trades RTY. It's what he trades, and does very well with it. But you have these other indicators in here. We have all kinds of different ones. Just find whatever flavor you like best and stick to it. find a strategy on here that's going to work for you, stick to it, perfect it, and I'm sure you'll do fine. My strategy is this one right here. This is what I use daily. This is all I have on my chart. The angular is the histogram and the color bars, and the zones, and these color bars right here. And then the zones are this red and green shaded areas. And then my balance shows my levels right here. That's the only three that I use. So you can lease the angular, and you could purchase or lease the zones and the balance. You can do whatever works best for you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. Again, if you go back to, let's see here, which one is it? Right here. If you go back to the funded account, make sure that you click these logos up here for your discounts. If you don't, you won't use your discounts. When you click the Apex, you're also going to have to use this coupon code. So when you use that coupon code, you get 80% off. That's an incredible deal, by the way. 80%. If you come down and let's just say you did the $300,000 account, and it's $657 a month, so you're looking what, $130 some to do that. So if you go in here on the next page is where you put your coupon in, I believe. That's right here. Right there is where your coupon would be. So put your coupon there, and I mean you're looking $130 some for that. That's a deal if you go to that. And this, the 300,000 account, you would probably never outgrow that account. And it's kind of nice to have that buffer of the $7,500 threshold. If you blow the $7,500, I mean that's hard to do. If you're blowing the, you can trade one contract or whatever you want to do. Once you get your account built up, as far as a live account, and let's say you get $10,000 above your threshold in there, then at that point you could start trading 10 contracts at a time. You could do 3 10 lots in there and still have 5 left over. But that is actually a really good one. I think of all the ones with Apex, I believe the 300 would be best. One thing you have to remember is once you pass your evaluation, go live, all of the accounts are $85. So it doesn't matter if you have the 300 or the 100, it's still going to cost you $85. You might as well spend a little time and get this one passed. It's going to cost you the same money, but as you grow as a trader, you're going to be able to trade with more money. So that's my opinion on it. Also, on the Earn the Trade, it has the same thing if you do the Gauntlet. If you scroll down, you want something that's going to have the contracts you want to trade. So like this one, the 150, you can go up to 15 contracts. If you're only looking for, say, 10 or less, just stick to the 100. It's going to be an easier one to pass where you're at 6,000, 7,000, 9,000. The trailing or the drawdown is not going to be too bad. The daily drawdown is $2,200. So once the max is a $3,500. But if the first day you trade, you don't want to go below $2,200. If you do, you're going to blow your account. So that's the only. But one thing about it is if you run this up, if you're a trader that gets in at the bottom and wants to sell at the end of the day, and it's got a lot of up and down, then this one will work good for you because if you don't lose $2,200, that's all that matters. If you make $100,000 in one day, and then you lose $100,000, you'll still have your account because you never lost $2,200. So this one for the evaluation is much easier to pass than it is with Apex. Apex is a little bit harder, depending on how you trade. If you're a scalper, they're both going to be about the same. So any questions at all, let me know. The way we do this is we go up to the contact page, click on contact, and when you do that, you fill this information here out. When you click submit, I'm the one that gets all the emails. I answer them. I do all that myself. So this is how you get in touch with me. If you need to talk to me about something, as far as you're not sure about something, you'd rather talk, just put in your phone number and get time to talk to you. I'd be more than happy to give you a call at a convenient time. Have any questions at all, let me know. I look forward to working with everybody. We do have some live training courses in here. I do webinars occasionally. Not very often. We do have auto trading bots, SpyBot. I just mentioned this real quick. If you go to SpyBot at the top, this one is an auto trading bot. We have all of the steps and such that are in the courses that let you know how to do it, all the training videos on each bot. And we have two different packages. We have a 900 and a 1200 a month. The 900, the only thing you get is the bots and the training for the bots. The premium package, you get all of that, plus you get all of the courses except for owner financing on my website. So you get all the courses to learn how to trade. You get all the live training on how to manual trade and this and that. So you get all that as well. So for $1,200 a month, you're going to get the complete package. This is going to be everything that you're going to want. You do still have to buy or lease other indicators, but you get a discount on the first month of the lease, and you get a discount on the lifetime indicator. So you'll save 20% there. So if you're planning on leasing or buying different indicators, this is going to probably save you money depending on what you actually do. But that's our SpyBot. A lot of videos in there show you how everything works. Have any questions, please let me know. Be more than happy to help you. And you guys have a great 4th of July. Be safe tonight. Don't blow any hands off. I have two houses, one in South Carolina, one in Ohio. I'm in Ohio now. I was going to get back to South Carolina because we live a few blocks off the beach, and the fireworks on the beach are just spectacular. I didn't make it though, so I'm going to be here. My wife is down there. Got some family in, and but if y'all have any questions or anything, let me know. Have a great day and happy 4th of July.